Welcome. Throughout our lives, we will visit many places, and these places may have many effects on us. They may change how we think or feel, or even change our understanding of the world. Hello, my name is Johnathan Nease, and today we will be exploring how one particular view on Western Washington's campus might be affecting the people who see it. The patio outside the Performing Arts Center on campus is a very large and open place. There are about 10 benches and a large sculpture to accentuate the mood. However, perhaps one of the most important parts of this area is the view. The view from the patio overlooks Bellingham Bay and a little bit of downtown Bellingham, and truly evokes a sense of beauty and awe. This view reminds me of my hometown, and it makes me feel calm and at ease. I love to use the patio for studying and relaxing with friends, but do other people feel the same way? Well, find out as we interview Western students asking how they feel about the view.
I interviewed 2 students and asked them 3 simple things. I asked them to describe the view, I asked them how it made them feel, and I asked them how they enjoy spending their time on the patio. I'm here with my first interviewee, Colton Paper. Colton, how would you describe the view?
Well, it's the bay. There's lots of water and boats. You see some trees, and then I would say, on windy days you can really see how the water moves. The bay, just the openness of it's great, and it makes me really at ease, I would say.
Oh, interesting. Well, that kind of answers my first question here, or my second question, I mean. I was going to ask how it made you feel, but from what I hear you saying is, you're saying that it makes you feel very at ease, and you feel, at home in this area. Is that right?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just it's cool. I like it out here. It's probably the best view on campus, so it's just all around. It's really amazing.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad to hear you say that. I tend to agree with you there. So final question here, and feel free to take as much time you want answering it. But how do you like to spend your time out here on the patio? Like, I personally tend to like to study and hang out with my friends a little bit. But what about you? What do you like to do most out here on the patio?
Oh, well, it kind of depends, especially on the weather. If it's raining out, I'm barely ever out here. But if it's nice out like today is, I spend a lot of time out here. Just kicking back with friends. It's probably my favorite way to spend time out here. I study every once in a while, but it's eating lunch also is a really good way to spend your time out here. I really enjoy hanging out with my friends, so that's what I tend to do here the most.
Awesome, cool. Well, thank you for spending the time to be interviewed by me, and have a great day. This first interview kind of doesn't agree with my hypothesis here. I kind of felt that the view would really influence how people tend to spend their time here. But what really influences it from this interview, is what Colton said, was how the weather is. He doesn't like to spend time here if it's raining out or if it's, bad weather. But I still think that a lot of people may choose to spend time here because of the view. And not necessarily, just to enjoy the view, but the view may have emotional or physical effects on their study habits. So I'm going to move on to my next interview here, and we'll see how they feel the view affects their mental attitude. Well, listeners, turns out that my second interviewee did not want to be mentioned by name and did not want their voice recorded. However, I have written down their responses, so I will be relaying them right now. To the first question, how would they describe the view? The interviewee said that it was very scenic. It was a view that you would drive a while to see, and they said, again, it's the best view on campus. They've said the view made them feel very at ease and comfortable. However, they also said that they don't like to spend a lot of their time here because there's too many people around. It doesn't make them feel, comfortable or at home. The final question, what they like to spend most of their time doing here, they said they like to be alone here. They said they most often visited either early in the morning or late at night, and they use this space to reflect on their personal life and maybe unwind a little bit from the woes of the world. This is very interesting because neither of these responses really brought to mind what I thought or how I felt the view would affect people. Maybe a little bit similar, but I felt that the view, made it a very comfortable place, a very welcoming place for people to hang out and spend time. However, the first interviewee, he felt the view didn't affect his mental attitude towards spending time there. It was more the weather. And then the second, though the view really played a large role into how they enjoyed the area, they felt that they would rather spend time here alone, which is hard to do, especially because it's a college environment and, there isn't a lot of alone time on campus. Luckily for the second interviewee, they had plenty of time to go around on campus because they live on campus. But I still feel that, personally, this view, it has a very calming effect and a very welcoming, homey effect. Maybe this is just because of my background. Maybe it's because I like the water. I don't know. I encourage everybody listening to this to go out and check this view and tell me how you feel for yourself. Well, turns out my hypothesis was wrong. The view at the patio does not have the prolific effect that I believed it would. And this could have many different reasons. Possibly it's because I think differently than most people. Possibly it's because most people don't put that much thought into how the view affects their behavior. But as a whole, I think I learned a lot from this, and I hope that you did too. Now, let us please all continue to have a happy life here at Western Washington University. Goodbye, and have a good life.